Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this purple and gold kind of look. I still don't know what I'm going to call it, but it'll be up. I actually got the inspiration for this look from one I saw, I think, on Pinterest. If so, I will leave it down below, the link to the picture, or I'll insert it somewhere here, probably. So that way you guys can see. I did kind of change it up a little and put my own twist on it just because that was a lot of purple going on in that one. But nonetheless, I got the inspiration from that picture. So as always, I will give it the credit it deserves. And if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. Alrighty, you guys, so we're going to get started. I'm going to prime my face using the Smashbox primer water. I use this one for when I just want to like hydrate my face but not rub creams or products into it. Alrighty, for foundation I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in the 130 Buff Beige. Okay, and to blend it out I'm going to use a damp Real Techniques sponge. Alrighty, and for concealer, I really want to brighten my under eye, so I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beige. This one is in Creamy Beige. And then I'm also going to be using my NYX concealer in Glow. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend this in. Okay, under eyes are concealed, so we are going to set them using the e.l.f. Sheer Powder, which is just like a translucent powder that I recently found that I really like. And actually, I think we're actually going to bake, only because the colors that we're using for our eyes today could get a little messy, and so that'll help with catching any of the fallout. Okay, I went ahead and did my brows off camera because you guys have seen me do that a bunch of times. So we're going to move on to eyes, and we're going a little out of order. We're going to do our face last. So to prime our eyes, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Masterprime. This does feel very creamy, so I'm not sure how well it's going to work for keeping my eyeshadow in place, but we're going to try it out. Alright, so I went ahead and set that primer in place so nothing moves. And I'm going to start off using the Morphe E35N palette. And this is the palette that's all matte shades. And I'm going to take this light purple shade here, and that's going to be our transition color. Okay, and then after we've done that, we're going to go back into the 35N, and I'm going to take this purple shade here, which is just a little bit darker than that one, and that's going to go right underneath that crease, and we're going to blow that out a little bit. Alrighty, so we've got a nice diffused crease going on now. So now I'm going to be taking Curfew by Makeup Geek, which is a nice deep purpley kind of color, and that's going to go in our outer V and along the outer corner of our crease as well. Okay, and now we are going to go ahead and take a little bit of that same purple shade and bring that down a little bit lower onto our lid. And for the empty spaces on our lid, I'm going to take Oro by NYX. This is like a goldish pigment, like a really fine milled pigment, and that's going to go in the empty spaces. I am going to, just because it would be a lot, I'm going to bring in the purple just a little bit on the sides. So I'm just going to take very little bit, and I'm not going to spray my brush at all because these are already nice and bright pigment colors. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush we started out with, and I'm going to blend everything together, putting no additional product on my brush. Okay, and now I'm just going to dust away all of that powder underneath our eyes. Alright, we are going to jump back to our face, and to bronze up my face, I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Okay, and for blush, we're going to keep it nice and subtle. I'm going to use the Hard Candy Glow All the Way in the shade Honeymoon. And this one is a shimmery blush, so it's more of a blush topper, but I like using it by itself. Okay, for our lower lash line, I'm going to go back into the Morphe 35N, and I'm going to take that light purple shade we originally started as our transition color, and I'm going to buff that on my lower lash line. Alright, and then we are going to go back into the palette, and I'm going to take the deep purpley shade here, and that's going to go as close to my lash line as I can get it, and then we're going to buff that out as well. Alright, and once we've done that, we are going to move on to our wing, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof marker kind of liner. I don't know, I've never used it before, so we're going to try it out today. Okay, so right off the bat, it's not as pigmented or as black as I would like it to be, and it does skip when it's running over the pigment, the gold pigment that we have. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to fix it, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. liquid liner. Okay, crisis averted. For our mascara, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Waterproof Mascara. This is the duo where it's got the primer and then the mascara on the other side. As always, I'm not going to use the primer, I'm just going to use the mascara. Okay, you guys, so we are going to let our mascara dry before we go ahead and put lashes on. So while we wait, I'm going to highlight my face using the Lorac Illuminating Highlighter in Starlight. I'm also going to use it to highlight under my brow bone with as well. Alright, for our inner corner highlight, I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Shimma Shimma and pop that on the corners of my eyes, or the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, our mascara should be nice and dry now, so for lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Demi Wispies. You guys already know that these are my all-time favorite lashes to use if I have a nice, dramatic, colorful eye look going on. These are my go-to lashes, so they're still wispy, and I have beautiful lashes, but it doesn't cover up any of the colors that I used. Okay, and while we let our lash glue dry and get a little bit tacky, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral. Okay, and then I'm going to take the NYX Lip Lingerie in this shade Exotic, and I'm going to fill in my lips with this. Okay, and while that dries, we're going to go ahead and apply our falsies. Okay, lashes are on, and I'm going to take another NYX Lip Lingerie. This one is in Satin Ribbon, and I'm just going to dab that in the middle of my lips and kind of smear it out, work the colors together. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and now we are going to set our face using the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Alright, you guys, this is our finished look. Okay, you guys, that is it for this tutorial. If you liked it, as always, don't forget to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave to be kept up to date with new videos. As always, there will be a list of the products used down in the description box below, even the ones that I wound up not liking halfway through. Those ones will still be down there as well. And that is it, so I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.